Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, we're talking about something pretty huge in the Xbox 360 emulation-ish space. It's called XenonRecomp, or XenonRecomp, I think it's Xenon. Anyways, here, this is a tool for recompiling Xbox 360 games to native executables. That is huge. This is 100% free. It's open source. It's on GitHub. And like everything we talk about, link is in the description below, right at the bottom if you wanted to learn more about it. Now, taking a look at the description over on GitHub here, and they say it converts Xbox 360 executables into C++ code, which can then be recompiled for any platform. Currently, it only supports x86 platforms due to the use of x86 intrinsics. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. I think this is an amazing thing overall. I think this is huge for the Xbox 360 scene. I've seen some people not as excited because the Xbox 360 doesn't have a whole lot of exclusives. But I mean, at the same time here, there's a lot of Xbox 360 games, and there are surprisingly a lot of exclusives. Either way here, though, this is really great for the scene in my opinion, and I'm assuming a lot of people will think the same. Next up, we're quickly talking about Retroid, and Retroid had teased this handheld earlier, and well, now we've got a really good look at it. This is the Retroid Pocket Classic. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of details for you about it just yet. I don't know the price, the release date, what systems it's going to be compatible with, or what systems it'll emulate. I don't know the CPU that's in it, the GPU, how much RAM it's got, the speed of the RAM. I don't know how much storage it's got or anything like that just yet. I don't even know what operating system it's going to run. But anyways, here it does look pretty interesting. And I will say it will be limited in what it can do just based on the control scheme alone. Now, I'm assuming here, and I could be wrong, but I'm assuming this is not going to be that powerful of a device, and it's probably not going to be that expensive. I could be wrong, though. And taking a look at the control scheme, it's going to be limiting because there is no joystick. And interestingly here, the center one kind of looks a little N64 themed. I mean, with the blue and red buttons and the yellow C buttons there for X and Y. Now, I could be wrong about that one, but I would say that this device also would not be good for playing N64 games. It wouldn't be ideal just based on this control scheme alone. We're going to have to wait and see what happens here, but I'm assuming that Retroid may be trying to compete against something like the Mii U and the recent Anbernic devices. I'm curious to see how this performs overall. I'm curious to see where the price point is, and I think if the price is right on this device, it could be very competitive. Next up, we're talking about FragPunk, which is an up-and-coming free-to-play hero shooter that's about to be released on PC on March 6th. Now, it is headed to consoles, but the console version has been delayed last minute, and it appears that players will be compensated if they are on console. This appears to be for both Xbox and PlayStation, and they say to be fully transparent, during the console compliance testing process, we encountered unexpected technical challenges in optimization and adaptation. Rather than rushing the console release and providing a potentially poor user experience, we have made the difficult decision to delay the launch of the console versions to ensure that players receive a comparable experience to those on PC. I would say that is a big win from the developer of this one. I mean, you could disagree with me on this one, but I'm glad to see them taking the time to refine something as opposed to pushing out some hot garbage and hoping that people just play it in general. I mean, pushing out a broken product, especially a free-to-play product from the get-go, could really harm its reputation. So they're trying to do the best thing here for the game and for the longevity of everything, and I think this is the right call. And they are compensating kind of console players. So they say here for console players, we will provide all rewards gained via engagement beginning from the start of Season 1 until the console version goes live. They haven't provided a date on that, including in-game currencies, cosmetics, experience, and more. More detailed information will be shared in future announcements. Additionally here, although the game is free to play, there is a pre-order bundle that people could purchase. If you're on PC, I think you still get the pre-order bundle. But if you're on console, they say in accordance with platform policies, pre-orders on Xbox and PlayStation will be canceled and the respective platforms will automatically initiate the refund process. We will also provide in-game currency worth $10 to these players when the console versions officially launch. Based on my understanding here, they're saying that the pre-order bonus bundle will be available for a limited time way after the console versions are released. And if they are providing $10 of in-game currency, I'm assuming that the pre-order bundle will cost about $10. I could be wrong about that one. But this would be a pretty big win if you did pre-order and now got refunded and get the free $10 in-game. I mean, you could use that towards basically anything you could buy in-game, I'm guessing. This is I would say this is a good move from the developers. Let me know your thoughts about that one. Next up here, we're talking about some news a lot of people are excited about. Now, we knew this one was coming because of a whole bunch of leaks, but at the same time, the announcement is finally here. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is being remastered and re-released on PC. And it's not going to be an Epic Games exclusive. It may not even be on the Epic Games Store. This one is already listed on Steam. So taking a look at the Steam Store page for this, and the release date here is listed as July 11th, and the price of this one is pretty modest as well. 67 Canadian dollars, which I think will be like 50 or 55 bucks American. And taking a look as well, I don't know if this game will be compatible with the Steam Deck right out of the gate, because it's currently listed as unknown. I'm assuming closer to release date we're going to know. It also doesn't say de novo or anything like that just yet. As for the description of this game, they say everything you loved is back, but revamped with more skaters, new parks, gnarlier tricks, eardrum-shattering music, plus a whole lot more. On top of that, they say there's going to be an expanded Create a Skater and Create a Park modes, and, well, even more. Now, I don't pre-order games, but if you do, there are some pre-order bonuses, access to the Foundry demo, as well as a wireframe Tony shader. So let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Based on the reactions for a whole lot of people, it just seems that a lot of people are really excited about this one. A lot of people can't wait to get their hands on it and relive some nostalgic experiences, and I'm assuming some people are going to experience these games for the very first time and really enjoy them. I am hoping that this remake or remaster is done well and everything is great. Next up, we're talking about Minecraft, and if you're a fan of Minecraft Dungeons, there's a huge chance you're going to be a fan of this news here. A brand new leak suggests that Minecraft Spicewood is going to be a sequel to Minecraft Dungeons. It's being reported that Minecraft Spicewood, and I don't even know if that's going to be the final name of it, has been in development for over 2 years. And in terms of biomes, there's going to be honeycomb fields, desert, forest, and town. We're going to have to wait and see in terms of overall details about this game and like release date and pricing and all of that. But at the same time here, I think this is very exciting news for the Minecraft franchise. Next up here, we're talking about PlayStation. And if you're a fan of testing things, if you're a fan of potentially early access, and if you're a fan of betas, well, you may be a fan of this news. PlayStation has just announced the beta program. They say right here, a single registration for beta program at PlayStation will allow you to express interest because you may not be promised anything here, in gaining beta access to test participating games for PS5 console and PC, new PS5 console features, PlayStation app features, and even user experience features on PlayStation.com. That to me is super exciting if you like to test stuff out. It doesn't guarantee you will be able to test stuff out. I'm assuming it's probably going to be luck of the draw. But at the same time here, there is that option now. Again, like everything we talk about, links are in the description below right at the bottom, and let me know if you've signed up. Next up here, we're talking about Absolum, which is a brand new roguelike beat-em up that .emu has just announced. Unfortunately, I don't know the price or release date on this one, but I do know that it does look pretty interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have a gameplay trailer just yet, just some cinematics. But based on some of the screenshots here, and well, this looks pretty good to me. It's supposed to be an original game. I'm hoping here that the overall final product is going to be pretty good, and I think it's going to be on a lot of people's radars. They're calling this one a Rogue Em Up, and if you wanted to learn more about it, check out the Steam store page. Next up, we're talking about IGIR, which is a zero setup ROM collection manager that sorts, filters, extracts, or archives, patches, and reports on collections of any size on any OS. And IGIR just got a brand new update to introduce some brand new functionality. So at the time of filming, version 3.1.0 is the latest release, and they've added in compatibility for a whole bunch of different file formats, including GCZ, RVZ, and WIA. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty big update for IGIR, and if you're currently using IGIR, you may want to check out the latest version to see what's changed and see if you wanted to update it. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Feel free to discuss anything we talked about in the comments below. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate. Save your state. And I'll see you tomorrow.